You could break them yourself. Good morning and welcome back to another video on a beautiful day. It's still really cold, but I think you heard it. Goaty girlies are still inside, so let's see how they're doing today and how they're enjoying their housey. But we came yesterday night. I wanted to see if everything is fine, so we came around 12 o'clock in the middle of the night. Everything was pitch black, so we didn't film. We just came really fast outside. But good news, the sheep were all sleeping on the one side, and Maxie and Spucky, they were sleeping on the other side, and 3 goats, Marshmallow, the very pregnant one, Trixie and Lima, they were sleeping in the doghouse. So, I don't know, they just like their doghouse, nothing we can do about that. But let's go inside and see how they're doing. Oh, that's a tight one.
Yeah, it's the safety one.
Okay, we need to be careful because if they escape, there's no. Goaty girlies! Moxie! What have you done with your hay? You see, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. It would be pointless to put it down. Because they made her put it already all down.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Hey, Limey, you're not the queen in here. We have screamed already at her 5 times yesterday because you are the bully. Don't you bully everyone? Up on the wall. But I think they're very happy, huh? You had a good sleep? Because they're really active. They're very slow the past days, of course, because they didn't get much sleep, I think. So now they're like crazy, huh? You happy, goaties? Look at Marshmallow. How are you doing, Marshmallow? Marshmallow. Come, Marshmallow. So that's where the sheep were sleeping. And we want to put another feeder here. They actually had quite a bit of space. We couldn't see Marulis, the guy sheep, because Barbara was sleeping there and I think he was sleeping here on the wall. So they do have quite space. So we need to put another feeder here because that's, as you saw yesterday's vlog, it's way of a fighting hazard. So we have to put another one and they have the outside one just in case. So they have 3 places to escape from each other. So yeah, that's the goal of the day, to build another feeder. Oh, you love you. Not that, buttons again. Oh, my girly. My girly. In case you're new here, this one is our Marshmallow. This one is our little Trixie. She's really scared of us, but she's a solo girl. She's a bit antisocial. This one down there is Lima. Say hello. This one is Spucky, because she has the Spock eyebrows. And this one is a big Mox boy. Yeah? And outside are the sheep, but they're enjoying their outside time. Maxi, put it back up. Put it back up, Maxi. Lift it up. Bring it back where it was. Oh, no. Like, looks like she's putting her head through.
Yeah, that's what I told you. And then they go sideways to get it out.
Yeah. Even one.
So we have finished this one here. This side is all done. So now there's a feeder on this side as well. We didn't quite learn from the other one, so we did this one somehow a bit worse.
But we did it faster.
Yeah, we did it way faster. But yeah, it's functional and it's strong. It's not gonna go. Oops! It's not gonna go anywhere. And I think they can eat from it perfectly fine. So let's fix the other one because we made it way too big of a gaps on the eating part.
Yeah, we did this hole, as you can see. Here they can already fit their heads through, but here we did way too big of a gap. Whoop.
And this one will be much higher. Right?
Limey, you're a bit in the way.
Put this one higher.
Sparky!
Yum yum. Let's go. Let's go. Still goes around.
I come around.
Yeah. So now that everyone's eating happily, let's go inside to see something that got delivered that's really exciting and really awesome and huge.
And heavy.
So as you saw in the clips before, we got this giant piece of wood, which is extremely large wood. This is a tree, I'm not sure of the name, it's guobe. I'll put it in English. And this is a really strong tree, similar to oak, in some cases a bit better than oak. There was options of oak, ash and this one. And we chose this one as it fits our style the best and it's the most straightest piece. Instead of being wiggle woggle, you know, these giant trees, they grow really weirdly, so this one's growing pretty straight, so we can make a nice countertop out of it. It's very fat, very heavy, really nice looking tree. So yeah, this is gonna be our countertop project that hopefully we can start soon. We're just waiting for some details. As this tree is only 2 years dried, it's not fully dry. It needs to dry 5 years, if not more. But for ourselves, we don't need it to dry fully. We'll reinforce it with some metal so it does not spread out so much. You know, when it cracks, it does not spread out. So you can reinforce it, and for your own use, you can still use a tree that is relatively a bit wet. This is 2 years dried. And then behind this, here we have a circle of, I think this is ash. It's not the most biggest circle, but he had like, this was one of the smallest ones that actually had options available. He actually had gigantic pieces, which are normal size, but this is perfectly fine for us. And this is gonna be a coffee table. This guy was outside. It has dried probably a few years, but it was outside in the rain, so it probably has quite a lot of moisture. As you see all these cracks here, so it is drying a bit too fast here inside, and it's losing its shell. So it is drying a bit too fast.
Yeah,
so
it's very close to the fire.
Yeah, we need to relocate it. But again, we're gonna reinforce it with some metal, which is gonna get routed in, and that's gonna hold it up from a big crack opening and the whole thing splitting open, or, you know, falling apart. It needs that reinforcing. But yeah, that's our 2 beautiful woods that we got.
So the new counter is gonna go all the way from here, and somewhere here. It's gonna be 180. And we're actually thinking of an idea of making the side an extra coming up, but it would block the way, but that's why I want to make it adjustable going up and down. I don't know if you can understand the idea of that, but so we can have more counter space. But I think the counter is big, and it's also gonna go in the wall because it's wide enough, so we're gonna have a cutout, because it would be pointless to make like straight with the wall and cut it and have nothing there. So we're also gonna have all the way till here. But yeah, that's where it will go. But it's definitely gonna be coming up, hopefully in December. So let's go over to that counter. Now that we talked where the future counter will go, here is our existing counter, and David surprised me with a counter and with the cabinets in the front. But I have to say that it was 1 o'clock in the night, and I was not expecting it at all.
I think it was 2 o'clock in the night.
I think it was maybe even 2, but he didn't even say anything, absolutely nothing. He kept it so much a secret that I didn't even think of it. I wouldn't even think or considering that he would do something like that alone. So it was a big surprise, and as I walked in, the first thing I saw obviously was the counter, and I was really concerned what happened. I didn't know the work that went into that, or he couldn't explain me much as well because he was also tired. He drove for quite a while, for 4 or 5 hours. So now that it has been a week, I might like it. I'm still getting used to it. I like that it's maybe brighter. I don't know, in the camera it looks much more different, but I don't know, it has a bit of a marble effect over a wood. I don't know, it looks really weird, but we're not gonna be doing anything on that for now. It is a perfectly straight and smooth counter, much better than it was before. So we will leave it for now. Let us know what you think. But I think I'm getting used to it because it's already quite dark corner, because of the wall, because of this shelf and all of that. So we might be keeping it, or we will see. For now it's definitely gonna stay because we have way other priorities, and this is working, as I say. And obviously I didn't see anything on the bottom because I was so focused on here, and from that angle I could not see anything. So it might seem like I didn't appreciate what he did, but obviously I did. But yeah, and I was really concerned. I was not so happy about the dishwasher because I know that they use up a lot of water when you want to wash dishes in here, and if you don't pack it then it's not worth it, and for 2 people I was a bit concerned if it's okay or not okay. But it actually is much better because it only uses 10 liters of water when it's fully packed. So that's way better. I think we will waste 10 liters of water when we wash it like a pan or something. Like, we use a lot of water because the tap also just gives a lot of water out. So I think a dishwasher is really useful. And for some people that are asking if we put the wood in front, it has all the buttons up here. So it has nothing in the front, and the front is just flush, so it only has it on and off, and How do I turn it off? Okay, so it doesn't start because once you close it, it starts. But I was very excited and very surprised. I know it didn't seem like that just because I was so tired and I did not know anything of that. But I think that's it for this video. It actually has snowed a lot, but you will be seeing that in the next videos. And yeah, now we have to do finally our advent, which you will see tomorrow. So hope you enjoyed, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Bye bye.